Here's the number one way you can differentiate yourself from what everyone else is doing and sign clients on LinkedIn in 2025 and beyond. It's with LinkedIn voice messages. Here are the results you can expect. You will book significantly more calls once you master the art of the voice message. So you can see book call here, book call there, book call here, book call there, and a book call here and there. No one does them. You can convey so much you can't convey through text to your target prospects to get them on a call and get them hot and ready to work with you. So when do you actually send voice messages? You never want to do this at the start of the conversation. You only send voice messages either as a follow-up or in the middle of a conversation. Nothing is as good as a voice message in terms of taking a conversation from 50% of where you want it to be to book a call to 100%. Now let's get into the fun part. How do you actually use these voice messages to book calls? First thing you want to do is build rapport. So for example, if you're reaching out to me, you'd say something like, "Hey Ty, I hope you're having a great week. You live in Miami, right? I was actually just there 3 years ago. It's so beautiful. Like the beaches are pristine." You'd greet them. You'd say something to build a little bit of rapport. You try to find any kind of commonality. You make a comment or a compliment about their culture, where they're from, or their business. Then you get into the next step. And that's an authoritative observation and social proof. So basically you're building yourself up in the eyes of your prospect as someone who's incredibly competent and can help them solve their specific problems. So for example, let's say you're reaching out to me and you're pitching me cold email. Here's how you'd make an authority building observation. Have you tried cold email for Madman Agency? I know you run a LinkedIn client acquisition agency where you go out and you get people clients on LinkedIn. That would kill with cold email, especially in your niche. I mean, I just worked with another similar agency and we booked them like 72 calls in 2 months. It's crazy, right? So you notice my tonality there. You notice how I'm super grounded. I'm not needy. I'm outcome independent, and I'm making an authority building observation in their niche, and I'm quoting a specific result. So I'm showcasing, hey, I know a lot about your niche. I have a lot of experience in your niche, and I was able to get really great results in your niche. The key is you want to make this catered to your prospect. So you get as specific as possible in terms of what they do and describing that, and you get as specific as possible in terms of the results that you were able to get someone similar. What you can also do is demonstrate niche knowledge. So for example, you can ask, do you automate your DMs? Are you on Expandy or HeyReach? I know LinkedIn automation is pretty big, but is that what you guys do? So demonstrating to the prospect that you are someone with a lot of experience in their specific niche. Talk about software in their niche, talk about market conditions in their niche, talk about specific results that you got in their niche. You're building trust here with your prospect to where they think of you as the person who can solve their specific problems. That's the key. Next, you want to pitch the call. How you frame the call is value. You identify a problem they have and you foreshadow the call as you helping them with that problem in a non-needy way. It's not, I would love to get on a sales call and see if this is something that makes sense for you. No, it's more like, I mean, yeah, I'd be down to run you through my strategies. We've been killing it in your space with other agencies that are just like yours. I should have some availability maybe early to mid next week. How you phrase the call is, I would be willing to get on a call and show you how we've been able to get XYZ result. I would be down to get on a call. I would be down to show you sometime how exactly we do this. Use that kind of phrasing. Would be willing to, would be down to. I should have some time to. You do that, you make your time seem scarce. You make yourself seem busy. You're basically framing yourself as an expert, as an authority in their niche who's just trying to help. You're not going for the sale here. You just want to see genuinely if you can help the prospect and what that would look like. Overall, your voice message should be around 45 to 60 seconds going through this whole process. Let me give you a live demonstration of what this would look like all in one. Hey Ty, how you doing, brother? It's nice to meet you. You're in Miami, right? I mean, dude, I'm jealous. Miami is such a beautiful place. I like what you're doing with Madman Agency. Have you thought about cold emails at all? I mean, we just worked with like 3 different agencies in your space. Actually, they were LinkedIn client acquisition agencies as well. And we booked them an average of 45 calls a month. So, I mean, cold email could work really well for you. I'm wondering if you do it at all. Have you even thought about it? I would be down to run you through exactly how we did that for these 3 other agencies and what could work really, really well for you. I should have a couple slots available. And maybe this would be something that makes sense for you. And either way, would be down to run you through it and show you exactly what's been working really well for us, like in terms of subject lines, messaging, and our follow-up cadences, and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, feel free to let me know. We'll be down to do that sometime. Should have some time early next week. Replay that maybe a couple times. Try to notice my tonality and where I'm coming from, like in my heart with that. I'm not eager. I'm not trying to push the sale. I'm framing the call as valuable and as hyper relevant to them. I'm building my social proof up on the call, making it relevant to my prospect. And I'm not rushing to the sale. So I'm greeting them. I'm building rapport. I'm making everything super specific and catered to them. And I'm sending off the voice message. Go try this out. Send 10 voice messages a day, 5 days a week. You will sign clients. Like, it's going to be very, very tough not to. You'll have to be incredibly incompetent with this strategy not to sign clients. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Like this video. Comment if you have any questions. I'll get back to you. Anything specific you want me to cover in future videos. So go test it for yourself. Let me know how it goes.